Hey, I'm Amy and welcome back, and today I'm going to try to review Godzilla vs. Kong in under 2 minutes. If I go over, there'll be an extended cut on my Patreon, link in the description, and if you want to hear more, an episode of my podcast, The Nostalgia Effect, went up yesterday where we talk about pretty much our thoughts on Godzilla vs. Kong before talking about the 1998 Godzilla. It's a time, but let's get to it. So before kind of going into this, I have watched the original Godzilla, the original King Kong, which I watched for 1001 Patreon exclusive, the 2014 Godzilla in preparation for this, and then I rewatched Kong Skull Island and Godzilla King of the Monsters. Plus, I watched the 1998 Godzilla for the podcast. I was going to watch the original King Kong vs. Godzilla, but I didn't have time to before I wanted to record this video, so that is something that I will probably be watching later on, but I also have heard that it is just bonkers, like a lot of the Godzilla movies get after a while. And pretty much the only thing I am expecting from this film, or the only thing I expected from this film, was just bonkers, crazy fun, which is what I got. Honestly, I absolutely enjoyed my entire time with this. It's probably my favorite of the more recent Godzilla King Kong films. The visuals are outstanding and it's very CGI, but it's also a lot of fun watching the big fights between Godzilla and King Kong. It was just a lot of fun, although how they get to, like, the whole thing with getting the blue stuff from Hollow Earth to the evil genius guy to put it into Mechagodzilla. I may have looked away at some point, but it's like she uploads it and it transfers to him. I don't know. It was kind of weird and confusing for me at that thing. But again, I was not here for much of the character development or the stories with the people, the human characters, because they're just there to move the story along, to get from place to place for the big monster fights to happen. I really loved having Brian Tyree Henry in there. He is the comic relief that they tried to make Bradley Whitford in Godzilla King of the Monsters. They did not use Bradley Whitford correctly, like with the way he is funny. I'm kind of jumping all over the place here, but there's so much to talk about, so much stuff that I loved. The Hollow Earth is so cool. The way it looks, the way gravity works within there is really cool. The relationship and I guess you could say it is like characteristics of Godzilla and King Kong. The dynamic between the two of them is really fun. But to wrap this up, I would give this a rewatch score of Redbox. I probably would rewatch it again, but it's not a movie that I would purchase and add to my collection. I had so much fun with this. It's probably a movie that I would put in just to watch for the fun of it. The same way I do with most of these big CGI monster movies. I just watch them to turn my brain off for a little bit, not care about a story or really have to follow along to understand what's happening, but because it's just a fun movie to watch. But that is my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly do appreciate you, whoever you are. Let me know here in the comments down below, and let's be friends. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because I love talking all things movies, TV shows, film, mystery, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.